Hey folks, Tim DeMella, and welcome to LifeWorks Station. We were talking about the different steps that leads to a happy life, right? And the first step we said was believe. Believe in yourself. Believe that there's a unconditionally loving person, spirit within you, which there is. I know for a fact, and the second one was to ask for its help to appear, and we did this by closing our eyes and imagining what an unconditionally loving person would be, or spirit, and asking it to come and imagining it in a place of peace that was up to you, and it will start coming. It will start appearing. And this video is about the third step, in which we call receiving it. Now, there are two types of relationships. There's the inward relationship we have with ourselves, and the relationship that we have with other people. Okay, but we have to find a way to become confident ourselves and wise and gain some experience under our belts before we can have a good relationship with others. Okay, and we do this by going through these steps. There are 6 steps in the first stage, which we'll call a childhood, and there are 3 steps in the second stage, which we'll call an adolescent, and there's 3 steps in the third stage that we'll call adult. Okay. Well, the first 6 in stage 1, it's just about understanding one another. How do we understand ourselves and who we are? And how do we understand others? Okay? But remember, the first is to understand yourself, because that way you can have empathy for other people later on as well. Okay, so let's just talk about receiving this unconditionally loving spirit within us. We asked for it to come, and now we are happy to receive it. Okay, and it comes into view more and more until we see it in our imagination. And that is our spirit. And that is because that's how the spirit in you comes through, is through your imagination. Okay? If we needed, I think we said something like, to fix a car, we would go to a mechanic, right? We would believe that this mechanic could help us. But is it a mechanic who is loving? Loves to help others and loves the job that he does. These are the type of mechanics we would want. Anybody else would fall short of either being a good mechanic or being really helpful to us and empathizing with us and the troubles we're having with our car, right? Okay, so, and these are the only type of people that we want to be around. Well, your spirit is automatically this, and so that would be the only one within that you would want to be around, right? So you receive it, and it comes and it says, yes, I want to help you, because it's there because it loves you. It loves you that much. It just waits for you to ask to help, because it's not going to force you, because that's not unconditional love. And it's not going to make you ask. It's not going to force you to do anything. And like a person, if you asked a mechanic and you received somebody and they said, oh yeah, I'd like to help. I really don't do that kind of thing, but I'd love to help. Well, you need both. You need a person who knows, who's really, really good at cars and loves to help. But you just can't have somebody who loves to help. That's noble. But if you don't know much about cars, or you're not good at fixing cars, it's not going to do you much good. So you can say thank you, but no. Okay? Or if somebody's really good at cars, but they don't really love people, and they don't want to empathize with you, put themselves in your shoes, or having had troubles with their cars and know how it feels, empathizing with you, then that's no good either, because what do they? It's not meaningful. There's no, the experience you want to have, it's not there, and so they're not going to go the extra mile for you. Okay. So, receiving. Sorry about that. I feel a little cold. And so that's the third step, receiving. And so welcome your spirit. In the next video, we'll talk about the fourth step. Love you. See you later.